Hello, we like to present you TRIPTIEK. I am Veerle, I'm a textile designer, and my work always includes an ecological aspect like working with natural dye or experimenting with recycled materials, and I place my work in the field of interior design.
My name is Sophie. I founded my own workplace called Onbetaalbaar, which is best translated as priceless. It's a think tank, a research and workplace. We all start working by with waste. Our motivation is not only ecological, but also has a strong emotional part. Each object we make has its own passport, telling about the origin of the materials, the story in the atelier, but also the economical aspect. There are drawings and pictures inside. We started more in the artistic fields, in the cultural sector, doing projects about spreading our ideology. Now we are gladly evolving more towards doing things, prototyping and doing interior design. We try to connect care, education and social work. And we do interior designs not only in the public spaces, but also in the commercial sector and even the private sector. The reuse we have in our project is not always seen in the first impression. It has a certain twist. Yes.
TRIPTIEK is our second collaboration. In our first collaboration, multiple choice, we gave discarded school chairs a second life by wrapping them with a netted cover made of recycled jeans yarn. And in TRIPTIEK, we recycle leather. We started collecting the leather from the kring shop, and we could find the biggest parts in old sofas. So we used the back side of the sofa. It is also the only part that has not deformed yet. But the leather from the kring shop, we were never sure about the quality. So we decided not only to focus on post-consumer waste, but also use post-production leather, like the leather from a furniture factory and a belt factory. And here we have a more clear view of the quality, about the color fastness. We have also a wider range of colors. The belt leather is also double-sided. And the biggest advantage is that these factories have their own cutting system, so we can collect and cut at the same place. To use as much as possible from the leftovers, we cut the leather in fine strips, and based on a traditional weaving system, kaderen, we designed an open and a closed woven structure. And because we actually like the das side, the wrong side of the leather, we use the wrong side as a good side.
And here we have our first prototypes, the TRIPTIEK family. And to start with, we have the chair. The chair is an example of the closed weaving structure. We use the light colors to do the seating with, so that we are sure that we won't leave stains on the clothes of the people sitting on the chair. For the frame, we use with leftover wood from the atelier or from the place where we cut the wood, the CNC workplace. Since we work with leftovers of multiplex, we pickle them into dark brown or black. The second example is the bar stool. This is also, the seating is with the closed structure weaving. It has a small benched back for seating comfort, and this time we use hardwood, not the multiplex. It is also pickled dark brown or black as preferred. Then we have a flexible furniture which can be used as a seating element if you put the soft top on top, or if you put the hard cover on top, it is more like a side table. For the open weaving structure, where you can see through the leather, we invented or thought of a cupboard. Here we have the benefit that we can use leather from inferior quality, since there is no strength needed on the doors. This is just an aesthetical finishing. And also darker colors are possible here. Also the wood is pickled dark brown or black. The paravent is actually the same system as the cupboard, but is 3 parts balancing each other. And then we also made several sound panels. Sound can go through the holes of the leather and is captivated in an acoustic filling. The acoustic filling is made from recycled PET bottles or shredded molton. These are two materials that are offered by Showtex, so we can for sure guarantee an acoustic quality.
And because we still had leftovers from all the leftovers, we experimented with the matelassage technique. Small pieces of leather are stitched together into a new fabric, which we can use in new furniture for seating, so as upholstery.
And then we thought of a second example of a chair with a benched back for even more seating comfort. And this is like the perfect combination for the seating with the matelassage technique.
If we think about possible applications for our designs, we first think about B2B. So public spaces as a bar, a restaurant, or a lounge. It can also be used in a clothing shop, in the dressing room, or we think also it can be nice in a waiting room, entrance counter, museum. And the room divider or divider can be used in an office or a meeting room.
We would like to hope that our designs can also go to the B2C market. So it can be your cupboard in your own bedroom. It can be the backside of your bed, a room divider in the living room, or a bar stool in the kitchen.
Until now, Liederene Leather Company in Ghent did the cutting, and we collected the leather at Blue Star and Durlet, but we have the aim to collect or to collaborate with more partners to collect the leather. And for the weaving and the upholstery, we want to work with social workplaces like Weerwerk or Kudig, and Gram Design did the CNC cutting of the wood.
For now, we would like to present the prototypes on the Contemporary Design Markt in end of September, and then maybe we can go to Belgian Art and Design, Interieur Kortrijk, Collectible. But apart from the fairs, I think it's very important that we find new partnerships that can help us spread the prototypes in a general interior design. We did already a first rough pricing of these prototypes, but since there is still a lot of handwork and craftsmanship needed, so it is a very time-consuming design. So I think an accurate business plan could help in reaching out for a broader market. For now, we are already very happy that our prototypes can be integrated in a new big project called Circuit Nieuw-Zuid. Onbetaalbaar is asked to do the interior design of the cellar and the ground floor of this new big house where there's a perfect marriage in between reuse and upcycling. And this is the perfect setting of our designs, and not only ours, but also other circular designs.
So this is again our TRIPTIK family, and we have the goal not to grow bigger, but to grow better. So we want to improve our designs, so we're open for more collaborations with partners, designers. And of course, we like to thank all partners who made the story so far.
And thank you for listening to our story.